my gosh. Jeff said he doesn't have volume. So, oh gosh. Okay. All right. Let's recap really quick.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
My first fail. I feel awful. Okay,
Don't
so
worry about it.
why didn't you comment sooner? You just let us go for 4 minutes. All right. So I'm so sorry, Michelle.
Hey, that's okay. It's one of our bloopers.
Yes,
we have a blooper.
this is definitely gonna go to the blooper reel. That's for sure. I hope I don't look beat red on camera.
No,
Okay,
that's okay. We could go through it again.
all right. We're going from the top. All right, so this is Real Estate Beyond the Sign. I have a very special guest here today, my sister-in-law, Michelle Williams. We were discussing a little bit of her career prior to her getting into real estate. So I think that's really important for the audience to hear. So
Yes.
recap that for me.
So I was in the nursing field for 20 years. I was a registered medical assistant. I worked in many different environments. I did peds, I did internal medicine, and I floated all over. So I just did everything. I loved it so much. I loved helping people. I loved my patients, even the ornery ones. Like I loved them. And
and some of the, sorry to interrupt you,
okay.
but some of the ornery ones, I think sometimes end up being the most grateful.
They are, for sure.
Maybe not right off the rip, but
Yes.
they end up being. So
Definitely. And I still bother some of them. I'm in contact with them, or I'll run into them in the store.
Yep.
But I was in there for a long time, and my life got shifted.
Yes.
Everybody that knows me knows about my son Ronald. I just always keep his memory alive.
Yep.
So in 2016, we lost him to suicide. After that, I stayed in the medical field for maybe almost 4 years, maybe 3.5, 4 years.
Yep.
And it was hard for me to see the shift in the medical field. So not everybody cared. Like my eyes were more open, I think. Like I didn't see it as much, but not everybody had the same caringness for people.
Yeah.
And it bothered me.
Yeah.
Like I would go home, it would really bother me. So my eyes were more open. I wanted something where I was still helping people. And I love the relationships that I make with my clients. Like they're like my family.
Yeah.
So I'm in contact with a lot of them, and I couldn't go anywhere but to my brother, of course, because he's the genius.
He bullied you into it. He bullied you into it. No,
he did. No, but I loved it because when I first started with Jeff, our mom was there.
Yeah.
And it was so nice for me to go in and not only see my brother every day, even though he won't admit how much he loves me, but it was just so nice to go and see my mom every day and just be in a more family oriented environment.
Yeah.
Even in the company. I feel like I'm going into a family. I just love everybody. They're like my family, really. So
yeah. And I think your career that you had prior to real estate is so important because you and I feel like I have always said there are two types of realtors in this industry. There are transactional and there are relationship realtors. And I feel like the work you were doing before helped you to be in the better side of the two types of realtors because you have a lot of care and compassion and empathy towards clients, which I'm a firm believer in ninja selling, if you've ever heard of that.
Yes.
And so ninja selling is very much like, you're pouring into others and providing value. And, it's not just about the numbers and, adding another tally. So
that's not me at all.
Yes. Yeah. So, I feel like that kind of naturally transitioned then, right? Because you were that wasn't fulfilling you anymore. And
Right.
so then that led you to real estate. So was it scary leaving the medical
It
field?
was so scary.
Yeah.
So thank God for my husband, Ron. I call him Big Ron. Everybody knows him as Big Ron because we had
Yes.
Little Ron and he's Big Ron.
Yep.
But he's so supportive. And when I talked to him about it, he was just behind me 1,000,000%. Like,
Yeah.
you should do it. You should do it. And then when it was time to quit my job, I was just like, am I doing the right thing? And he just always pushes me
Yeah.
and wants me to do better. And I don't know where I'd be without him,
Yeah.
honestly, but it was very scary. And then Jeff was very supportive. My mom, like
Yep.
McDowell, Kayleen, like
Yeah.
all the classes, like I just felt like I was where I belonged.
Yep. Yep.
So,
and I think that's like a common feeling of people who join the brokerage. And I hope the people on our team feel that way, you know, just
yes,
very welcomed and like it's family. I know I felt that way when I joined.
definitely.
So we got some people chiming in because they can hear us now. Don't worry, guys, you didn't miss anything. We recapped our our conversation. Okay, so what else? I feel like we've talked about obviously that, you know, the nursing career kind of flowing pretty seamlessly into real estate, which, you know, is similar to Jeff and his story, because he wasn't, as much as real estate has always been in your family, you know, for years and years and years, you know, he that's kind of, you know, his story as well. I think a lot of people's, you know, I don't know that everyone and some people do, I'm sure, but I think a lot of us, like, you know, Kendall on our team, she had a dual career doing hair. I was bartending for years and years and years alongside my real estate career. And like I had a little bit of a creative background before that. But I think it's almost like the greatest career to realize a little bit later in life, because you've gathered all of these skills, you know. So what has helped you become so successful in real estate? Because if you didn't catch it, if it was part of our silent intro, Michelle is our top producer on our team. She has been licensed. I think this is your 6th year now, correct?
It's going on 6.
Yep. Yeah. So going on her 6th-year license. And as long as I have been on the team, you have been the top producing agent. So what has helped you become so successful? Is there anything you can like?
I think the most important thing is having support. So not only am I getting the support that I need from Kayleen and Chaz, like just the brokerage in general, and our amazing admin, like love. I don't know what I would do without our admin.
And Tyler,
oh my God,
Tyler, the knower of all things.
Yes. If you guys don't know Tyler, he is amazing. I don't know how he does it every day. I'd probably go crazy, but he keeps it all together.
They've got it all together. They have their systems in place, and it is a very well-oiled machine. I have to agree.
Yes, so I think it's just that support. You really need the support. You need patience.
Yes,
you definitely need patience, because it doesn't just
happen overnight.
You really have to work for it, and if you love it, you're going to work hard. And that's what I do. I don't stop.
Yep.
You know, I'm the one at 12 o'clock midnight.
Oh my gosh.
Homes to my clients, and they're like, "You're still up?" Yes.
And I
can't go to sleep.
I can verify that, because I see all of the loops and stuff. So like, I'm like, gosh, this woman never stops working.
I love it.
But that's great qualities to have. So are there any sort of habits or routines that you have to, you know, because I think also with real estate, you could easily get a little too comfortable and,
Yes.
fall into, oh, I'm just going to work from home. And well, now I'm just doing laundry and cleaning and I haven't
Oh
done
my gosh.
anything, but
Yes.
obviously you have had the balance, but I think it can, sometimes get the best of people. So what do you
Yeah.
do like routine
Well,
wise?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm so bad with routines. I'm working on that. It's one of my goals for the year.
Hmm.
My husband is total opposite. He's routine. Like you gotta get up at this time, you gotta do this. I have to get there still. So I'm still
Yeah.
working on my routine. But I think the biggest part of me personally is I just know what I have to do and I just do it.
Yeah.
It's just in my mind. I have it. It's gonna be in there eating at me until it's
Yep.
done.
Yeah.
So really I really am just trying to you need balance.
Yeah.
And I need to get my routine. So I'm not gonna make up that I have this magical routine.
I don't have a magical routine
Yeah,
either,
and
but
to be honest, I've had those days where I'm like, oh, I have 6 deals. I'm going to take the day off and do
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
I think it is important though to take the time.
Yes.
So it is important.
100%.
But yeah, I'm working on my routine, so I'll get back to you guys about that.
Well, we'll need to talk more about the balance because I can't seem to find that.
Yeah,
So
yeah, you're busy.
I need to like just make the time and take time off.
Yes.
But you get it done. So, don't beat yourself up over not having a strict routine because you're getting it done,
Yes.
So, awesome. So, any advice that you have for agents, new agents, who are probably feeling exactly how you did when you got into this? They're feeling like, I don't even know where to start, or, just what do I do? Do you have any advice for them?
Yeah, I do. I would say just be confident in what you're doing and don't take things personal. Sometimes I'm still guilty of that. I'm a very sensitive person.
Mm-hmm.
So little things, like don't let the little things bother you. If
Yeah.
somebody says no, move on to the next person.
Yeah. Yep.
You're not gonna do good
Please everyone.
Yeah, you're not gonna please everyone.
Yeah.
But my main thing is my first year I did, my brother got on me. I did over, I don't know, I did over 550 showings.
Oh my gosh.
First year. And I didn't realize how important it is to make sure like your clients are ready to buy.
Yeah.
So I was just out there showing.
Yep.
And also another thing is just stay educated. Even if your brokerage doesn't offer the education tools like McDowell does, we're very lucky. Like, and I still go in and watch like Kayleen's amazing videos.
Oh my gosh, I will always.
Yes.
Because every time I pick up something new.
Yeah. So just stay educated, stay confident, and just believe in yourself. You're there to help people with the biggest purchase of their life. And I think the best thing is put your passion into it and your compassion, your empathy, and just be a real person.
Yeah. Absolutely. We had a couple friends that were chiming in. Carlin said hello.
Hi, Carlin.
And let's see what Mr. Carducci has to say. Showing up to work is half the battle. Treat real estate like a job and you will get results. No working from home. We know that Jeff is not a work from home type of person. But I feel like if we had a dedicated office, I would work from home, but it's a little too chaotic in our house right now. So, but I also am a firm believer that if you treat it like a business and you not clock in, but essentially show up every day, and doing the things and surrounded by people who are, it will help you be successful.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So let's talk about, I think we talk a lot, you and I, about like mindset and, having a positive mindset. But I think this business, along with the medical field can bring you down a bit,
Sometimes, yeah.
if you let it.
Yeah.
And so, what would you say is like the hardest part of this business, and how do you kind of push through if you are hitting some sort of, hard situation or a really hard transaction that just, it's like every hiccup that happens does,
It does.
so how do you like handle that?
What I do is I take each situation and I handle it differently because you can't handle
Yeah.
everyone the
Yep.
same. But the biggest thing that gets me, that just is when a transaction doesn't go through for my client. Like
Yeah.
or like we don't get the offer accepted.
Yeah.
It breaks my heart for them.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest frustration, but you just reassure them
Yeah.
and just let them know, like, okay, this happened, but we're gonna find something better.
Yeah.
And you always do.
Yeah.
So don't give up. Fight for your clients and just keep going.
Yeah.
Everybody has a bad day.
Yeah.
I have bad days, and sometimes I like to sit in my day, and I might just be a little less available.
Yeah.
But you have to take care of yourself.
Yes, 100%. I had a whole thought about that and then it just escaped me. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely, some deals can be very difficult. Oh, what I was going to say is like when you mentioned about, having to tell your clients like they didn't get the offer or the deal fell through, something like that. I always like tell people, well, this is the least fun part of my job. And, and having to kind of break their heart in that way. But it's doubly rewarding when you get to make that call that you won the offer, or it's closing day or, like
favorite day.
Yeah. So like those kinds of things, I think outweigh the troubling hard times.
Yes.
So it's kind of like the fuel that keeps me going, So okay, so let's chat a little outside of work because there's so much more to you than real estate.
Aww.
You are a mother, sister, daughter, and all of the things. So tell us like about you a little bit more.
Well, everybody again that knows me knows I have 2 granddaughters. Yes. I am obsessed. I'm their stalker. So I have
As
Phoenix.
You should be.
Oh my gosh. I have Phoenix. She's 2. She lives with us with my daughter. I love it. Every day I wake up and
that's time you'll never be able to get back, and you have it in your house. So that's
and then my son Tyler has a beautiful daughter. She's gonna be 1. I can't believe it. Her name is Navy. I'm obsessed with her. She's absolutely so like you can just tell she's gonna be the most loving, caring human. So I do a lot of my time is with my grandkids. Yeah. Or like my husband. I'm obsessed with my husband. I'm so glad he did just get his real estate license. So I'm so excited. But I'm obsessed with him. Bless him, he would drive me everywhere. On work, we would be in the car for 8 hours after he just got up at 4 and went to work for 4 hours. It's like, I'm obsessed with my family. Yeah. I really love my family.
You have a great family.
I do. Yeah. And I just remember honoring my mom's memory. Me and my husband actually lost our moms 6 weeks apart last year. So it's a tough year, but my biggest thing is I'm a believer that people in your life are true blessings, and it's not a loss when they transition. It's just you were blessed. So I just always I'm just a big believer in that. And I believe I'm the person that you treat others like your family.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm working with you, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, these are my kids, or this is
Yeah.
my grandparent, or this is my aunt and uncle. Or,
Yeah.
like, how would I want them in this house? Or like,
Yeah.
how can I help guide them better and educate them? But I love traveling. I'm a big sucker for people. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And connection.
Yes.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
So we got some comedians. I gotta show you these really quick. So Bob Rogers wants to be on an episode,
Come on, Bob.
Bob, as Jeff said, this is a PG-13 show. So,
yeah.
And Emily also chimed in. Yes, interview Bob.
Bob's very interesting.
Most interesting man.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a question for you.
Yeah.
Two questions. Okay, one question.
Yeah.
Number one, Michelle, what are your goals this year? And then Jeff thinks he's funny. Number two, Lindsay, what is it like being married to an absolute legend?
You got remarried?
That was good.
One of my biggest goals, and me and Lindsay just talked about it. I was like stumbling on my goals because I was so nervous. I felt like I was going on the Oprah show or something.
I rank up there with Oprah, if you heard that.
So one of my biggest goals would be working on my sphere.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do more sphere. And another goal would be more listings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just want to
being
do
a listing leader. Yeah.
Yes. Because I do a lot of buyers and I love my buyers.
Yeah.
But I do want to get into more listings this year. So
yeah.
That's my goal. That's what I'm working on. And a routine.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a routine because especially with my husband coming into the business.
Yeah.
He's going to be on my butt. So I think get on it.
Those are great goals though. Yeah. And they're all great things because, one is going to be, income generating for you, and another is going to just, as you start to produce more, you're going to need more structure, know? So, pretty soon you're going to need an assistant.
I got bigger on. No.
Well, yeah, that's true. And actually, so it's funny you say that, but this is actually a really good thing. So I was talking to my coach the other day, and he was saying that honestly, like the best way to learn is by doing. Yes. And so if he could essentially be your showing assistant for a while, that's going to get him experience in the field. It's going to get him more comfortable talking to clients. Yes. And it's going to help you.
Yes.
And then, if you guys do things like it's beneficial. It's going to be a really, really good thing for both of you guys. Yes. It's going to help him get to know the business. It's going to help you continue to grow your business. And
then we get to spend some more time together.
Yeah.
We spend a lot of time together. We're best friends. 30 years later, I still love him. And I
love that.
I like him a lot.
I love that.
He's a little bit funny. I love it. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I am super excited for the rest of the year for you. I know it's going to be an amazing one. You are not just an incredible agent, but I'm lucky to call you family. Oh, so anything you want to end on? We have, I have Michelle's info scrolling along the bottom here. So her email and her phone number, that's where you can reach her best for all of your real estate related questions. And anything else you want to end on?
I think the most important thing that I want to get out is treat everybody like you want to be treated.
Yeah.
And it's a cliche kind of thing, but seriously, it just is fulfilling.
Yeah.
You don't know what people are going through. Mm-hmm. Smile, even if they don't smile back.
Yeah.
Just treat others with kindness and respect. That's my biggest thing in life.
I love that. Yeah. I love that. And we have, by the way, I just have to give you credit because that joke was quite possibly the funniest thing that I've ever heard. And Kendall said, Michelle, best comeback ever. That was so good. I wish I could be quick like that. But awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on today.
Yeah.
And excited to see what you do the rest of the year.
Me too. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.